Hi guys, I hope you're all keeping well and safe. Welcome to this episode of Risky Play in Early Childhood. On today's episode of Early Years Matters TV, I'm going to be looking at how to promote inclusion in risky play in the era of early childhood. Yes, today's discussion is going to be all about how you as the educator or parent could promote inclusion in relation to risky play in the era of early childhood. On this channel, I've been doing a series on risky play in the era of early childhood. If you'd like to keep up to date, you could check my channel to keep up to date in relation to risky play in the era of early childhood. Yes, it is important that young children engage in risky play. Yes, all young children should be given the opportunity to engage in risky play. So that's why I'm going to be talking about how you could promote inclusion in risky play in the era of early childhood. First thing is, you need to give all the children access to engage in risky play. Yes, this is important. You need to ensure that the children in your classroom, if you're an educator and if you're a parent, you need to ensure that you let all your children engage in risky play. Yes, this is important. It's not to be thinking about, oh, risky play is only meant for one gender. Only boys should be able to climb the tree. Only boys should be able to go on tunnel. No, no, no. Girls can't climb the tree. Girls can only go on the slide or on the swing. No. So it's important that you need to ensure that all the children engage in risky play. Give all the children access to engage in risky play. For instance, as educators, you could have children in your classroom that have special needs, for instance, ADHD, that they are on wheelchair, that they have autism, that English is not their first language, that they are deaf. So you need to make sure that you engage all these children in risky play, that disability should not be a barrier to them engaging in risky play. I'm going to repeat this again. Disability should not be a barrier to young children engaging in risky play. So do not look at it this way, for instance, or if a child is on wheelchair, no, the child can't engage in risky play. No, the child can engage in risky play. This is where adaptability is really important. So you as the educator, you need to be able to adapt the materials, the resources to suit the needs of the children. I repeat this again. In relation to risky play, you need to be able to adapt the materials and the resources to suit the needs of the children. For instance, if you have a child on wheelchair and the child needs to engage in risky play, so this is where you have to adapt the resources or the materials to suit the need of the child. For instance, if a child is on wheelchair, the child can engage in risky play. Yes, it could just mean that maybe you have to make sure that the table is at a lower level where the child could be able to reach out for the materials and resources. So it's really important in relation to risky play, how the children should be given opportunity to engage in risky play. Gender should not be a barrier. It's not going to be, oh, only boys can engage in risky play, girls can't engage in risky play. It's not just be, oh, children that has disability, they can't engage in risky play. No, no, no. So it's really important. The first thing you need to take into consideration in relation to promoting inclusion in risky play is ensure that all the children have access to the materials or resources that they will use to engage in risky play. All the children should be encouraged or given the opportunity to engage in risky play. Children that have disabilities, you need to ensure that the resources and the materials, you adapt it to suit their needs. Kindly take note of this point, all right? So it's also important that you give the children the opportunity to respond and engage in risky play. This is important. Like I said in my previous video, first time or the first few days that the children are engaging in risky play, it could be daunting for them. Maybe it's their first time of trying it. So this is where you have to take your time and give them the opportunity to respond to the risky play. It might take time. The first instance, the children might be like, oh no, they don't want to engage in risky play. You give them the time. Definitely they're going to come around, because like I said in my previous video, risky play involves risk to injury, and the children might be afraid, they might be scared that, oh, they don't want to hurt themselves. For instance, if they climb the tree, they may fall and they might have bruise all over their body. So it takes assurance. So you as the educator, you as the parent, you need to be able to assure them that it's fine, it's just all about climbing. And like I said in my previous video as well, it could be you as the educator or as the parent climbing the tree first, going on the tunnel first for the children to see, so they will have the confidence that if the adults are doing it, definitely it's safe for them. So another tip you need to take into consideration in relation to promoting inclusion in risky plays, give the children the opportunity to respond to the risky play. Do not rush them and say, oh, boys and girls, today we're engaging in risky play and that is it. You need to give them the opportunity to respond. It's going to take time. It could be few instances. For instance, if the child starts climbing a tree, it might take the second or third or fourth attempt that they will be comfortable to climb in the tree. So this is important. So give all the children the opportunity to respond not and engage in risky play. So this is where timing is really important. Let the children take their time. Do not rush them. And able to see when the children are comfortable, they will go and engage in this risky play themselves. So take note of this tip as well. All right. In relation to promoting inclusion in risky play is also make sure that you focus on the type of risky play that the children can engage in. Yes, it's all about what the children can do and not what they can't do. For instance, if you have that the children are comfortable climbing a tree, fine, so be it. Let them climb a tree. Do not say, oh, you want them to climb when they are not well able to do this, or you want them to go engage in hide and seek, go and hide in the tree if they're not comfortable. If it simply means the children are only comfortable climbing a tree, yes, you should let them do this. In relation to risky play or in relation to play generally, it's all about what the children can do and not what they can't do. So it's important, if you want to promote inclusion in risky play, encourage the children to engage in the risky play that they are well comfortable in. It could be simple things such as going on the slide, going on the swing. If this is what the children are comfortable in, fine, let them engage in it. If they're not comfortable in climbing, you don't have to force them and say, oh, you have to climb the tree. It will take time, like I said, and you'll be so shocked yourself when you see them, they want to engage in this type of play. So it's important that you focus on the type of risky play that the children can engage in and not the risky play that they can engage in. Take note of this tip as well. All right. So in relation to also promoting inclusion in risky play, it's important that you give the children choices. Yes, promote choices. Give the children the opportunity to decide the type of risky play they want to engage in. So you could say boys and girls with options of climbing, going on the slide, on the swing, or going on a tunnel. Which one would you prefer to do? So you're giving them the choices. You're not forcing them that yes, they have to climb. You're not forcing them that they have to go on the tunnel. So you're giving them the choices. Okay, boys and girls, today you have the option of climbing the tree, going on a tunnel, engaging in hide and seek, going on the slide or the swing. Which one would you guys prefer to do? So you're giving them the choices to decide the type of risky play that they want to engage in. And when you do this, you're definitely promoting inclusion in risky play. Take note of this tip as well. All right. Lastly, it's important in relation to risky play that you consult with parents as well. Yes, like I do say on this channel, parents are the primary caregiver of their children. They know their children best. So in relation to promoting risky play in early childhood, you as the educator, you need to consult with parents. Talk to the parents. You're going to be engaging in risky play. What type of risky play are their children comfortable in? This is important because when you consult with the parent, they'll be able to give you more information in relation to the types of risky play that their children are engaging in at home, and you'll be able to take it out from there and encourage your children to engage in the same risky play in your setting as well. So I hope you've taken note of this point in relation to promoting inclusion in play in the area of early childhood. And if you want more of this on this channel, what you have to do is subscribe, and not just subscribe, turn on your notification bell so that you'll be the first person to be notified each time a new video is being dropped on this channel. And on this channel, I have a join button. If you're looking to support me financially in relation to what I do on this channel, you could check the join button out. And I've two specific perks that I offer on this my channel. One of them is called early years parenting. Are you a parent of young children looking for someone to go on this journey with you? Check this membership perk out. It's called early years parenting. And I also have another perk called early years mentorship. Are you a student? Are you an educator in the area of early childhood looking for a mentor? You want someone to mentor you in this journey? Check this membership perk out. It's called early years mentorship. And until I come your way next time, stay safe and mind yourselves for now. Bye.